Good morning, people. Right, we continue from the last one where we are still at CJ's land. Yeah, after the last few days of chaos, we are gonna have actually some time of actually trying to help out around here and get some bits done while the weather is actually being alright. So, the first thing on the list in the morning is obviously being greeted by this cute little bugger. Ah, you can't get a better wake up than that, I tell you. With your morning coffee. It's like every morning he comes and says hello, but as soon as I open that door. But today on the agenda, we're going to start chopping some trees down and getting some firewood sorted, and yeah, getting his log store topped up for winter. Just a little side note: managed to pick this axe up from China for €6.50. Bargain.
Oh. I mean, I'm going to walk further back, but
maybe a bit. You're right for now.
I'm quite nimble for a big guy.
Keep an eye on it for me.
Alright.
Where's Emma at?
Where's Emma at? Emma!
Darling? Okay.
Just making sure.
The tree's got to drop forward.
That's the plan.
Hopefully.
A little bit of me is funnily, weirdly thinking it's going to go to the left.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that. It's quite the lean that way.
But it's leaning that way, but then leaning that way also.
Yeah.
Try it. I'll shout you.
It's just getting away from it.
Well, you're at the base, so you should be alright. It's not going to fall so quickly, but...
well, we'll see.
Oh, there's a wobble. There's a wobble. Goodbye. Give it a push.
You got your axe a sec?
Yeah. Coming in.
Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. Which way is it going to go? That is the question. I can't fucking see. Blinded by the sun.
Blinded by the sun.
Hey!
It's what?
Is it going to break to the left? You're right.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I've done it wrong.
Well, you know. Heads.
I know. A bit precarious now, to be honest.
Yeah, it bounces back the other way. It might go that way. Oh, she's hanging by a loose thread.
Cracking.
Oh.
I kind of don't want to be near it.
It's like right on the limit in a minute. Yeah! Karate chop. Oh,
He's going! He's going! Right through the middle! You owe me a duo.
I owe you a duo. Oh, do you know what? I had doubts, right? I had doubts that was going to fall that way because it looked like it. And all of a sudden it went, wah!
So all the weight was leaning backwards.
I saw you karate chop it.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
oh.
Let us begin the debranching.
Did the branch?
Mine as well.
Fuck! I've got some data off.
Ah.
£1.67 again. Well, now look, that's what I get you. Because you're like, well, now I've paid for it today.
I might as well
leave
use
it on. And then the next morning you're like, fuck, I've got to turn it off.
And I only really got this axe to, you know, chop up wood for campfires and stuff like that. So I didn't really splash out. But to be fair, it makes you work for it. But, you know, for €6.50, what a bargain. What a bargain.
Oh, Lance is there. I just threw the trigger, I was like, oh shit, the dog. Heads.
And cue Connor with a wheelbarrow full of chopped wood. Gravity's not always in your favour here.
Please tell me that thing was on.
It was on. It was a force not to be reckoned with. Where's that other one gone?
I'm surprised you held on to it.
I know. There you go. So if I could just get it to the path, it'd be alright. Try that again. Take two. Thank you. Oh, God. Good day, fellow chap. I say I'm good.
And I must say, these little handheld electric chainsaws, oh, brilliant bit of kit. But with that log store nicely topped up and Lance giving his thing of approval, yeah, happy days. So with the sun setting and Connor having this e-bike, do you know what? I've had my eyes on one for a while. Let's see what the crack is. Let's see what the crack is. And I must say, I am impressed. You know, this whole pedal assist thing, oh, I could get used to that. So, stay tuned for that one, because maybe what's coming, maybe get myself one, maybe, we'll see. So with that beautiful sunset ride, yeah, I might get myself one of these. But let's head back to the van, get some food, and I think we was on about having a bit of a gaming night, bit of a nerd.
You chode. You chode.
So with our new fixation of a game, which is Farming Simulator 2022, you know, not being funny, but the stuff you can do on this game, you know, from every aspect of farming, you can do it on here. I don't know it's on gaming, but we can make our own little village. And trust me, this just escalates and gets better and better. But we nickeled down for, you know, a hard night of gaming, putting in those crops in those fields, tricking up those tractors and spending lots of money. I know some of you might be thinking, how are we even powering these two gaming laptops in a van in the middle of nowhere? Well, we do have a generator hooked up to the van, so it's running power like that. But Connor has got a huge battery bank. And of course, my tractor would be red.
Get like a drone shot with this, look. You pull out and then move it round like that. Ooh.
Yeah, boy. Oh damn, I missed it. I got so bad just leaning into a camera.
Just like, I know, it's that awkwardness, isn't it, where you're like, camera. I see you.
Did a whole line and didn't even turn the machine on again. Oh, you hear that as well?
I gave myself a laugh.
Oh. That's what we hear every time.
I Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby.
Mr. Blobby.
Did you ever go to Crinkly Bottom, the theme park?
Crinkly Bottom.
Mr. Blobby?
Did you?
Yeah, I went when I was like a kid. It only lasted like 3 years.
What, the whole thing?
The whole place, and the park got shut down, and people are now like urbexing it because well, there was still bits left, like is Blobby's house and all that sort of shit. And people are having raves in it because it's all abandoned in the woods.
Having a rave in Blobby's. Oh,
Yeah,
we need to look this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Blobby's house in the woods. If Mr. Blobby come running at you down a dark alleyway, you'd shit yourself.
Oh, when you look back at it now, it's like, what the fuck was everyone like in the 90s? For everything, the clothes, fucking everything. That was weird.
You join me the next morning. Now, as you can hear from this, it is pissing it down. Now, when it rains here, as you already know from previous footage, the roads can get washed out and they can get muddy, and yeah. We thought it was a safe idea to hit the road now and go get some shopping before it rains too much and washes the roads out, and then we end up being stuck here with minimal food. You know, I like my luxuries, so let's hit the road and go get some shopping in. And we are at the local Lidl. Now, I do like a good old Lidl, especially over here, because you find stuff that you wouldn't find in the UK. So we're getting our shopping all sorted out. We headed over to China Star. Now, China Star is basically eBay in a shop. So sometimes you get good stuff, sometimes you get bad stuff. It's like luck of the draw. It's exciting. I don't know, we've just done a good old food shop, but we're in the shopping centre getting a pizza. Because let's be honest, who doesn't like pizza? Of course, this could feed us for the next like 2-3 days. So with a cupboard full of food, a passenger seat full of pizza, and a tank full of fuel, let's head back and get nommed into this pizza. Oh, I'm excited. And we are backpacked up on the land, and of course it's still raining.
I love pizza. I'll speak to you lot afterwards.
Good morning. Good morning. Pizza for breakfast. You know it. Oh. Right, let me get a coffee started and then we'll have a chat. Oh, pizza. Gonna feel that for a few days. Oh, morning people. Coffee in hand, Nescafe cold. Oh. Good morning, good morning. Well, as you know from yesterday, we went shopping and it was just like, oh, rain, 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 rain. Now, we have to go through a lot of off-roady sort of tracks to get to where we're going because we're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, and it was after being stuck in that field for God knows how long, doing stuff like that gets me a bit like, oh, come on, but she bossed it. You know, the old girl, she's good. She's good. I think sometimes the weight in the back helps with the whole grip, you know, pushes down on the stuff. But when it's like slush, I don't think anybody's got a chance in that. Do you know what I mean? That's the what I got stuck in was just, yeah. I think you'd be lucky in a 4x4 to be honest with you. But yeah, right. I don't know what's on the agenda today. I think let's have a chill one. Thing is, I was going to head to the coast, right? But with it being raining most this week, I didn't see the point in heading off, to just sit near the coast and be in my van because it's pissing it down. When I might as well stick around and, you know, spend some time with friends and slow down a bit and help out on the land here. And yeah, and then I'll head to the coast when the weather gets a little bit better, which it is due to, because I want to go to the seaside. But yeah, a few things, right, with shopping, right? Don't get me wrong, it's not always that cheap over here. It's not horrendous, but it's not bad, right? But there's a few things I want to pick, like, and bring up, right? I want a loaf of bread, right? And pretty much the only size loaf of bread they kind of do out here is what is that? What is that? Like, I mean, it's brilliant, right? But it's like small loaves, small slices, but a massive stack. It's like a bus stop curb, that thing. I'm tempted to put it in the bumper. I don't know if you've heard when we was cutting the tree down and Connor was like, you owe me a duo. Now, this is another thing I need to, you know, educate you all on, right? Hang on. This is what you call a duo, right? And it comes in a big stack like that. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to eat one because it's too early for that. But look at this piece of genius, right? You got basically got two like digestives. No, they're not even digestives. Two biscuits with a slab of chocolate in the middle, right? Which they are great by themselves. But if you was to add a cup of tea and you break that bad boy in half and you dunk that, oh, that's a mouthgasm right there. Do you know what I mean? That's a mouthgasm. Ugh, just mint. And hang on, and put the biscuit back. Another thing which I've clocked onto, right, is the crisps. Now, I don't know about you, right, but in the UK, when you buy a bag of crisps, you end up buying like 60-70% of air in those bags, right? And you'd rather the product be in there with a little bit of air. Do you know what I mean? I understand the air's there to stop them from breaking in transit and stuff, but when you buy a packet of crisps here, these are up to the top. Like there's a cheesy puff, and right to the top there's a little bag of air.
just, you know, I mean, I don't know if you're getting more or less, but it makes me feel like you're not robbing me. Do you know what I mean? You know, when you open a bag of crisps and you're like, what mug has mugged me off on the way here? But yeah, just thought I'd like introduce you to a few of the local delicacies. Oh, and there's these bad boys, but I haven't tried them yet. But they're meant to be like Oreos, right, covered in white chocolate. Now, I don't know about you, but I like Oreos and I like white chocolate, so I'll probably be trying them bad boys later. But yeah, whoa. It's just, I'm just slowly sort of chilling out, slowly relaxing. Slowly relaxing. I'm getting there, slowly. And yeah, just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who commented on the last video. You know, I don't tend to share my mental healthy side as much. Like, I kind of veered off from that. But anxiety is a real thing in it, so yeah. Shout out to everybody who dropped me a comment, was like supportive, so thank you very much appreciated. But I'm gonna annihilate my coffee. I've already had my breakfast, my slice of pizza. Get ready and try and level this van out a little bit, because I seem to be leaning that way, which is a little bit irritating, especially when you're in bed when you keep rolling to the wall. But yeah, let's get the day started, shall we? Good morning, good morning. The pretty boy, the pretty boy. Here's the boy. Oh. Cuddles for Pop. Cuddles for Pop.
So over the next few days, I didn't get to film much, to be honest with you. I didn't want to shove a camera in people's faces, and it was just wet and horrible. But an amazing time packed up with Connor on his land. You know, thank you, Connor. Thank you, Emma, for just the hospitality, and thank you, Lance, for just being the cutest little dog in the world. But yeah, now it's time to make a move towards the coast. So I'll probably leave this one there, and I'll continue it from the next one. But don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to drop this video a like if you enjoyed it. You know, and if you didn't enjoy it, by all means let me know. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it. So don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true, and I'll catch you like in the next one when we head towards the coast.